Well, for those who may not know me, which is crazy because everyone knows me, I am Sarah, Catherine's little sister. Thank you. Shout out to the table back there. Yeah, thanks. I needed that. And to the Jannies, also known as Beef, Jabba the Hutt, Milker, Tweaker, and the Road. Yeah. Griffin is notorious for giving the most flattering nicknames. Imagine having to explain to your boyfriend why everyone's calling you Beef. That was a good one. Thank you, Griffin. Give me a second here. I need to flip the page. Okay, so I'm lucky enough to have known both Catherine and Griffin for many, many years. Obviously Catherine since day one, but Griffin around 8 years ago when Catherine decided to bring some guy from college home. But I will get into that later, don't worry. That being said, I am so incredibly lucky to have shared so many years. I already said that. Thank you, Todd. Thank you. I shared so many experiences with both of you, and I've been able to witness this love story in action through all of it. Through college, through beautiful ups and testing downs, through that weird soup night, which I will not get into, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was weird. Don't eat soup with Catherine. The soup was good, just don't eat it with her. Through living together and realizing just how much Griffin loves a bathrobe. Yeah. Way too much, I'll tell you all that one. And many, many more moments that have given me hope that love does truly prevail through thick and thin. So anyone lucky enough to know my sister Catherine knows she is incredibly outgoing, hardworking, and very thoughtful of those she loves. So thoughtful, I swear sometimes she cares more about protecting me than she does it herself. Thank you. So I can't imagine being my big sister is an easy job. Anyone who knows me, yeah. Well, when we were younger, I used to see Catherine set her phone down on the counter, and when she would leave, I would move it. It started off very small. I just moved it like a few feet to somewhere else. But it ended with me moving it to very obscure places, such as on top of the TV, in the fridge, in the cabinet with the fine china that we literally never opened. And she would come back, all confused, finally asking one of us to call it, to find it in a Honey Bunches of Oats box. She thought she was going crazy, and this went on for years.
I never knew.
Years, and that's some evil kind of sister torment right there. Who is a sister here? Yeah, okay. Well, that's evil. It started off very small, it was calculated. Well, through all of that, I am terrified for anyone who ever wrongs me. I'm looking at you, Graham and Sharon. Yeah, you. Yeah. Because Catherine is the absolute most, oh gosh, here. Protective big sister in the world, who has proven time after time that she would do anything for me. Thank you, Allison Whiteman, everybody. Wow. I used to be embarrassed that I seemed to follow my sister's footsteps a little too much. Going to the same college, joining the same sorority. Yeah, let's go Panthers, okay. Does anyone else know what the Panthers are?
I did not know that.
No one else does. Anyways, going to the same college, joining the same sorority, moving to Denver, also I have a pure hate of mayonnaise, but I've come to realize it's not something to be embarrassed about. It's something to be extremely grateful for. You've been my You've been my role model since day one. And if I can be even just a little bit like you, that means I'm one hell of a person. Because you're an absolute force to be reckoned with. And anyone who meets you is so lucky. I need to figure out where I was. Okay. Oh, however, I have the funnier sister. Okay, that's too bad. But you can have the other good qualities. One thing I never told you, Catherine, is how brave I think you are. Not only when you decided to pursue your dreams, leaving a very steady job to go back to school to become a nurse, but you're brave enough to marry this guy. All right, I guess you can woo that. Yeah. So the first time I met Griffin, I was watching a movie, recovering from a wild night of wine coolers in Malibu. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, yeah. Okay. Are you 21? I'm not sure. Okay. So I was recovering from a wild night in Malibu wine coolers, and my mom and sister bring home this guy from college and ask me to entertain him while my mom immediately has to run errands and my sister has to shower at that exact moment. And I'm like, oh great, I'm stuck with this guy. Yeah. Well, I remember the movie we watched to this day, Saving Private Ryan. Shout out to Cooper Logan. I feel like that's a good shout out there. The awkwardness and my headache to this day. Do not drink Malibu over there. I remember Griffin asking me a few questions about myself, and I did the same. But neither of us knew at the time how... I should stand closer to you guys. I want to see your faces. Neither of us knew at the time how much our relationship would grow. Now he knows way too much about me. And likewise, I know exactly what weird Celtic music he listens to in the shower. Yeah. Saying welcome to the family just doesn't feel right because you've been my big brother this whole time.
Aww.
Beef loves you. and the love you give my big sister every day. But please make your New Year's resolution to stop wearing so many bathrobes. Seriously, I think everyone agrees. I'm pretty sure he has like 6. Oh no, this is the beginning of my speech. Well, lastly, I want to thank your parents for raising such an amazing man who is not only my sister's other half, but my big brother. Oh. I love you both so much. And know this is a love story that will last forever. Can everyone please join me in raising their glass to the new year and to the love story that is Catherine and Griffin, Mr. and Mrs. Jim.